When it comes to storytelling, I'm a firm believer in this. Arrive late and leave early. This means introducing your characters in the midst of some sort of incident, some notion of a pre-existing drama, a hook that's going to grab the audience. Doing this creates an urgency in the narrative. It means we're not waiting around for something to happen, because something has already begun. The first hook of Discoelysium caught me just minutes into the game. It isn't a clever technological trick or a humorous narrative design, of which there are too many to name, but rather a short piece of music. And for those of you that have set foot in the world of Discoelysium, you probably know which section of the game I'm referring to. After our hero wakes up in a trashed hotel room, hungover, and having no recollection of who or what he is, he gets dressed, gathers himself, and narrowly avoids a grisly death in the form of a horrific necktie. He walks out onto the balcony and admires the city for the first time, and it's there that our first true sense of the place hits us. The sound of lonely horns fills our ears as we look upon the city of Revachol for the first time, and I was immediately filled with nostalgia. Nostalgia for a place I was only just being made aware of. How do you even pull such a thing off? And then it hit me. We're seeing this place through the lens of a man who claims to have amnesia, so all memories and ideas of this place and first impressions are naturally gonna be a little bit foggy. And it's through this that we immediately establish a deep understanding of Harry, the titular drunkard, and have massive empathy for him, because we are him. Like Harry, we have no idea what we're doing here. We don't know where we are, what our name is, or why we're waking up naked in a trashed hotel room alone. Discoelysium isn't just a detective story in a criminal sense, but also in a personal one. What does it mean to be the human animal? Other games have done this successfully, like Half-Life, where you play as the silent protagonist Gordon Freeman. By taking something away from the character, in Gordon's case it's his voice, in Elysium it's his entire identity. It gives us, the audience, the interpreters, the role players, all the more room to project our own personality and feelings into the character. And when I hear that music, when I hear those horns wailing in the distance, for me, it encapsulates everything this game is about. How can you at once feel lost but returning? How can a place feel so unfamiliar yet strangely welcoming? And how can you examine a life that is so painful that you force yourself to forget it?
From here it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
I plan on doing a much longer video on Discoelysium, but I felt that this works as a standalone piece. Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you enjoyed it. Maybe I'll see you next time.